the race itself. You'll actually see the score down below. It's 0-0 right now, but obviously that'll change soon. We do a best of 3, so the first 2 points will win. There are outlawed items, so they cannot pick up the Bible, Ipecac, Epic Fetus, Dr. Fetus, or the shovel. If they have their D6 at that time, they can use it on those, but only those items. So technically the D6 is also outlawed. Other than that, basically everything is fair game. So basically, yeah, that's all there is to it. And seeing as we're behind, I don't want to put Christina way too far behind here. Don't even worry about it, Chatia. Seriously, don't even worry about it. I full well expected it, so don't even worry. Anyways, so now that she's good to go, Christina, Chatia, good luck to both of you off the bat. Let me get the countdown rolling here, and we'll get this thing moving. So again, good luck, both of you, and let's start this thing off in 3, 2, 1. Anytime you ladies are ready. So good luck again to both of you, and again, you're going to see a move at slightly different times on my screen. I am recapturing 2 streams, and they're also watching me. So they're basically listening in on me right now, and that's how they're going to know when to start. So it's all about delays. And there you go. Christina's maybe about a millisecond behind Chatia on my screen, so not too bad. But again, there are some things we have to deal with capturing a couple of streams at the same time. There may be slight delays on there. Again, it's just one of those things. So bear with that real quick, guys, and hope you enjoy the races. But again, good luck both racers. Again, these two are division opponents, so this actually has a lot of playoff implications right now. Like, it is a huge thing right now. If Christina were to pull off a win, that would give her a huge tiebreaker right now. Thank you, Maverick, and thank you too. Thank you very much. You guys are way too kind with that. So again, both right now are on Cellar 1. That is the tougher expansion version of Basement 1. So you're going to see enemies like what Christina's fighting, the tougher version of enemies like jumping spiders. You'll see tougher setups of rooms. Mind you, Chatia got pretty lucky. She's got both her item room and her boss together. There's Christina's item room on the far side. Oh, here we go with bombs again. So there's Mr. Mega for Chatia. Oh boy. And there's an item Christina wants no part of in Kamikaze. Actually, she's going to pick it up. I'll be damned, she is. Okay, there we go. She's going to pick it up so that it doesn't show up again in her item list, because you never know. Her second item room may have it again. So Chatia gets blast damage increased, and a couple bombs out of that, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, you get 5 bombs when you pick up Mr. Mega. So she is on her first boss, and we have a Widow fight for Chatia and a Famine fight for Christina on the right. Yeah, Kamikaze is not a bro as far as items go. The fact that it does damage to you sucks. The fact that it's a free bomb is cool. But, man, that damage you take is just so not worth it. So Chatia has got herself a Stars card, by the way. That is an instant teleport into an item room. And she's finished off her fight. Christina will wind up with a cube of meat off of finishing her boss. Chatia can get any random boss item here. And let's see what she gets if she doesn't stand on that. Okay, whew. That was close. So she gets some health up and a soul heart to replace the one she just lost. And looks like she might go look for her secret room, because it's probably right here. So there's her larger bombs. And there's her secret room. And not bad. Picking up a good amount of money makes going to a store worthwhile later on for Chatia, if she can find keys. Because again, there's always one racer that doesn't get keys in every race. And we're starting off right now with it being Chatia. And thank you, Chewy. And how you doing, by the way? Hey, what's up, Sephiroth? How you doing? Excuse me, Sephiroth. Boy, I can't talk today. Alright, so on to Cellar 2, which again is the tougher version of Basement 2 for Chatia. Christina has found her secret room with a few pennies in it. Not as much money as Chatia's. But speaking of Chatia and that gambling addiction that somebody might have, cough cough, her. No, I'm kidding, obviously. But she gets herself down to 15 cents trying to get a few keys because she needs a key to get into her item room and possibly also to get into her store. So she'll now clear the rest of the floor, at least until she gets those keys, and possibly might save the money to go back and gamble should she not be able to get into either her item room and or store, because at least she has a chance to get them. And tears down pills for Chatia. Ouch. Again, she might have been hoping that that was actually going to be bombs or key pills. But no such luck, so her fire rate goes down. Hey, what's up, Tua? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Pure? Oh, it's just still early. This league takes precedence over everything else. Oh, wow. Christina's getting one of those runs. So her first two items have been utterly useless. So thankfully, she's got another key, and we'll at least get to... ooh, very nice. So the Necronomicon and Book of Shadows in her library, which she's actually going to leave the Book of Shadows there. I wonder what plan she has going for this. Interesting. So Chatia takes out her... There we go. I was going to say takes out her challenge room, because, again, she was hoping for keys, and happened to get one. So very nice find there. That's exactly what you needed. So great find. Great choice of going through that room. And let's see. Christina got the Child's Heart, which will have a chance to spawn more hearts when you clear rooms. Yeah, there is catastrophic. Taku is in here right now, and if anybody's having those issues, send them this way, because Taku can take care of that for you. So if you know anybody having issues, having been like whatever, like permabanned from the looks of it off of Twitch, send them in here. They may not be able to watch, but they can talk to Taku. So that goes for any, well, not anyone. Don't just like fucking download them, but or overload them, I should say. But you get the idea. So again, guys, here is the game fan shop. Let me try that again. There's the game fetch link. Oh, nice. You guys figured out the issue to that, too. Awesome. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I should explain why I was saying that Chatia stopped at 15 cents. For those that don't know, when you go into a store, there is a good chance that there will be an actual used item in there, or some, pretty good item. But it'll wind up costing you 15 cents, usually, unless it's on sale. Then it might be 8 or 7 cents. But basically, to go into a store, you almost want to have 15 cents on you in case there is a really good item. You don't want it to, that be the only spawn. So basically, you don't want to pass up like a blue candle because you didn't happen to have the money. And speaking of being lucky, Chatia with a lucky foot, so Kane's item. So her luck goes through the roof now. Oh, I see you there, World. Sorry, I said your name wrong. Ha! Diana's crown for Christina, so more money from her boss fight. Which she might as well take. There's some money. Alright, so she's up to only 11 cents, so still not enough to go into her store, let alone has no key to do it. Looks like she is going to go back and probably take that Book of Shadows, would be my guess, out of her library. And she'll probably use both books, for that matter. She was really hoping for a bomb for that item rock, I think. As Chatia is taking out her Basement 2 boss, so she'll be catching up very quickly here. Again, these two are pretty even right now. So there's the 2 of clubs, so that Christina has 2 bombs. That's the good news. If you have no bombs, even though that card will double the amount you have, if you have 0, it gives you an automatic 2. Same for the 2 of spades with keys. So keep that in mind, guys. And here we go with the library. So Christina will take the Necronomicon and use it. Oop. Or actually pick it up. I guess you don't have to use them. But the trick with the libraries, make sure that you pick up at least, if not use all the books that you're not going to take. Because that way they will not respawn again. Now, should you be lucky enough to get more, by the way, health up for Chatia and a Devil Deal, but should you be lucky enough, and it's Krampus, ouch. First Devil Deal, Krampus, that's ouch. Anywho, should you be lucky enough to get more libraries later on, should they run out of books, if you spawn them all, they'll actually start spawning 2 items in your libraries. It's actually a very good idea to go through every book that you can in a game. Bible does not count against that, but everything else as far as books, the Book of Shadows, Book of Belial, Book of Revelations, all those all count. So if you can go through every one of those books and you find a library afterwards, 2 items for free. And indeed, the coal that comes off of Krampus here is actually, as your shots move further away from you, they increase in size and damage. So it is actually a damage up if you can stay further away from enemies. And no, the D6 is technically outlawed except for on 5 items. What those are, if I could click the right button, is... good lord. Come on. Link it. There we go. The Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, and Ipecac are the only items that can be rerolled. Those got voted on by the League to be outlawed items. So basically, those are the only ones that cannot be taken whatsoever. Those are the only time you can roll. Other than that, the D6 is also outlawed. By the way, Chatia picked up, I just freaking saw it and now I've spaced on it. My god. I'm sorry, Mom's Pearl. So that has more of a chance to spawn mom items, which are the range up items. Christina picked up Counterfeit Penny, which has a chance to double up how much money she picks up. So if she picks up a penny, it gives her a chance to get 2 cents instead of 1. And she's found her item room here. And is trapped in a corner by these nasty spiders, man. Those are having some nasty patterns today. So let's see what Christina gets. Ew, Dead Sea Scrolls, man. She's getting a nasty item run here. She's got nothing useful. My goodness. So she'll take that Book of Shadows back. Oh, that sucks. She actually got a use of the, oh, I can't think of their names. The Pinking Shears. Man. Trolley runs so far. She has literally got... Yes, they can. They are allowed to discharge the D6 if they want to, but they're probably never going to do that because basically, if they come across a banned item, they're going to want to re-roll it, and if they don't have the ability to, then they have to just leave it. So they're probably going to keep their charge, assuming that they keep their D6. So obviously, Chatia, once again, with the gambling addiction, has to get a full heal. That's why she's in here. Also looking for keys, by the way. In a very bad way. Speaking of which, there's 2. So that'll make her happy, and she's going to be moving on. So she'll go on to Caves 1. Again, that is where Christina is right now. She's on Caves 1. It says Catacombs 1, but that is just the expansion and tougher version. Wow, nice dodging. Mental note, apparently that's where I have to stand. I never knew that. Wow. Okay, nice placement on the dodging there, Christina. Goodness. Oh, there we go. That's how I get hit every time. Yep, the Devil card, by the way, is a free use of the Book of Belial. Ooh, very nice. Stars card for Chatia takes her into her item room, and she gets Loki's Horn. So tears up, and she'll randomly shoot in 4 directions now, as you can see. So very nice find there. So the quick teleport... Oh, wow. The quick teleport to her item room on an XL floor gets her to her other item room as well instantaneously. My goodness, couldn't have gotten much luckier on that find. So great use of her Stars card there. Gets her her second item room right off the bat, which is the teleporting remote. At the moment, not that terrible of a thing. Come the Womb 2, that plays a different role. She will not want to be using that in the Womb 2. Magic D250 actually created a rule on the first race of the year because of necessity. What happened was he used telepills by accident on the Womb 2, and it teleported him into the I Am Error room. So he bypassed what is the last boss that we have to kill. So basically, that made it so that Magic had to go on and fight through Shale to actually win his race. So that is a kind of heads up for the racers. If you teleport in the Womb 2, you take that risk. Oh man, Gertie Jr. for Christina on the right. So she uses her Book of Belial card, so she gets time and a half damage multiplier. And she uses her Book of Shadows for 12 seconds of invincibility. And she is already about halfway through this boss, so great uses of both. And looks like Chatia just took Tammy's head. She just wanted that out of the item rotation, though. She's going to take the teleporting remote possibly with her. Yep, she'll take the teleporting remote. Ooh, this might get her kind of half-price entrance into her curse room if she wants to. We'll find out momentarily. Finally, some health up for Christina, so she'll be moving on to Caves 2. Technically speaking, she's basically even with Chatia right now. We'll see if and when Chatia happens to port into her boss fight, because it can happen. And with the teleporting remote, again, it's just hit and miss. You can go anywhere on the floor with that. So she may teleport into her boss fights and be good to go on this floor. She may not get that lucky and have to just find him. So we'll see what happens. But Chatia is on Caves 2 as well as Caves 1 right now. So you have to kind of take that into effect here. It's a weird, weird combination with those XL floors. Yeah, right, Magic, you would create a rule. Here is your game fetch link. Spazbot, yes, you're reading that right. Spazbot, we'll get that in a moment. Once he links it. Really, though? Once he links it? There we go. So the Spazbot to the rescue. So for those that haven't seen it, yes, that's a Spazbot. Oh, yeah. So Christina's found her boss fight here. See, Chatia does have her teleport ready. She's also got a Fool card, which would teleport her to the entrance room of the floor. So if she ever needs to teleport out of a room, that's her easy way. And wow, strange map. So I'm guessing she might actually be going in the right direction now to get to her boss fight. But we'll see. For Chatia's also 1 heart right now. So she is living in Sketchville at the moment. I hate when it gets down to the 1 heart on runs. For that matter, Christina's at 1.5. Make that 2.5. Right as I say something, hearts spawn. Every time. Never fails. Go Ball, what's up, man? How you doing, sir? How's the streaking going, my friend? We're going streaking. Yeah, that was a Takubot, or a Takubot's change. Let me try that again. That was a Taku changing up the way that Takubot works for this channel. The best part is if you try to get Spazbot to join other channels, he flat out tells you he stays here. It's fucking great. I can't help but laugh at that one, so it's freaking awesome. Hey, Sirios. Hold on, I screwed that up. Siriosa? Siriosa. Hopefully I got that right. I really hope I got that pronounced right. There's Chatia's boss fights. Like I said, I thought she was going the right way. So she'll have back-to-back boss fights here. She's hoping for exactly that. A heart, something to heal. Anything. Ooh, especially against Gertie, depending on which one she gets. Yeah, she got the regular version. So this could get kind of nasty. These fights, sometimes with that 1 heart, or 1.5 I should say, can get kind of nasty depending on where these will wind up placing you. So again, Christina's got the Book of Shadows, so that's 12 seconds of invincibility for her. So if she gets down really low, at least she has that working for her. Best Chatia can do is she's got dual ways to teleport out of a room. So technically she could port back out of here if she really wanted to and try to heal, but it's pretty risky. At this point, I'd probably just kill the boss. She's over about 50% of the way through. So it'd make more sense to actually just kill the boss at this point. What's up, Meester? How you doing? Oh, there goes Chatia. Ouch. I was going to say, that was bound to happen. Gertie is just a bitch like that. Gertie hits me so many times like that so cheaply when I'm not waiting for it. If you're not right on the timing of when she does that quintuple shot, it's going to get you. It's going to wind up getting you sometimes. So, first death of the night and the first reset for Chatia on the left. So that puts Christina sorry, ArrTeaSea Christina. It says both on her screen. I apologize. Again, I'm so used to calling her Christina. Nonetheless, that puts her far in the lead because she is on the Boss of Caves 2. Great timing on that Book of Shadows, by the way. And great timing on that bomb as well. So 12 seconds of invincibility for ArrTeaSea. Robo Baby for Chatia. Nice follower find. So not a bad way to start off your run. Oh, that sucks, RLB. That's happening to everybody today. If you guys get War or Conquest today, I really apologize. He appears to like to go into walls. It happened to Otaku. It happened to ROB. I really hope these racers don't come across War or Conquest. Or that if they do, that it doesn't glitch out. So now the decision for ArrTeaSea. Ooh, ouch. That was a cheap shot. I thought she was far enough away from that. Will she take the pony for flying? I guess that's a pretty quick answer. Yes, she will. So she's going to take that, go through the floor with it. Chatia's finished off her boss here, so she's just taking out the extra ads. And again, that pony will make it a lot easier on ArrTeaSea because she'll be able to fly around the rooms now. So again, huge help on that. Ow, my leg. There we go. What's up, Wonder? Or Wonder, yeah, sorry, Wonder, boy, I can't talk. What's up, Wonder? How you doing? I'm having a hard time saying words today. I have no idea why. It's probably because I've gotten like less than 8 hours of sleep over the past 2 days. So anyways, Chatia's on to basement 2 here. Actually gets a basement 2 for once. So the first one of those that we've seen. First legit basement floor we've come across. Other than that, it's been the expansion version. Wow, nice dodge by Chatia right there. Yeah, Spaz got your tongue? It's a tough call. Book of Shadows, especially with the build that Christina's got going right now. Although that compass that she just found is quite nice. But with the build that she's got going right now, she's got no actual stats up. She's gotten the 1 health up, and that's been it. So I might actually consider the invincibility over the flying. It's a real tough call. That's a real toss-up right there. Yes, it is, Rote. The way that you're going to find out is when you open up the game itself. Once you download the actual expansion for it, which basically, like, once you buy it, I think it automatically does it. Oh, wow. Lemon Mishap for Christina. So she's wound up with the Poop, Lemon Mishap. Let's see. I can't think of the name of it now. Kamikaze. Those have been her item rooms. Those have been all of her item rooms. Just my god, what a uncarried run this is for Christina right now. And the Dead Sea Scrolls, that was Christina's other one, which, by the way, Chatia just found. So, yeah, she's had some terrible item rooms. Yeah, go right ahead, RLB. Go right ahead, man. Right now, Christina is in the lead. She is on Catacombs 2, which is Caves 2. So she is still technically 2 floors ahead of Chatia. They are really small floors, though. But even so, she is still definitely ahead right now. Basically, Christina is ready to go on to the depths, which is what she's going to be doing right now that she's done with her money. Because she's got basically nothing else to look for here. So she'll be moving on to the depths 1. Chatia will be moving on to the caves 1 here. Ooh, very nice find. So telepills right into her super secret room. Gets a ace of spades, so Chatia will get more card spawns. Never a bad find. We are racing all the way down to the womb too. Yep, like I was saying, Christina might be taking that Book of Shadows with her, because with the build she's got, 12 seconds of invincibility sounds awful nice. So let's see, Moon card will take Chatia to her item room. 2 of diamonds doubles her money. Or to her secret room, rather, I'm sorry. Isaac's Fork would heal Chatia after a couple of kills. So she's got to make a decision on if she wants more cards or more heals. Looks like more cards is the answer. The Dead Sea Scrolls gives you a random space use item when you use it. Oh, looks like she's going to take the heals, so Isaac's Fork for Chatia, and she'll be moving on. So there is, again, Christina got the compass, so she's going to know exactly where she's heading to get to her item room and her boss fights now. Let alone her store if she wants it. Or her curse room if she really wants it, but that's kind of stretching it with how little health she has. Hey, there we go, an actual item Christina can take. Mom's Contact, freeze effects on her shots. That is huge right now for Christina. That is a huge find. My goodness. But yeah, it'll tell you what item the Dead Sea Scrolls actually chooses. It'll actually, like, usually pop the item up on the screen. If it's something like Mom's Bra, you'll actually see it, for example. But it'll tell you what it is that it's using in the lower right corner. That's a good question. I've never had it actually D6, and even at that point, they're using Dead Sea Scrolls in different ways that wouldn't re-roll items. Should an item get re-rolled, though, and it's not one of the banned items, they have to leave it behind. But I've never seen, actually, the D6 pop off as the Dead Sea Scrolls use, and the racers aren't using it in that, what am I trying to say, in that style, anyways. So it'll be basically like a moot point, I guess. Wrong choice of words, but they aren't using it in quite that fashion. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But basic rule of thumb is if you re-roll an item that shouldn't have been re-rolled, you have to leave it. Just can't pick it up. But there's your outlawed items list. We got the Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, and Ipecac are all completely outlawed. But if you come across it with your D6, that's the only time you're allowed to use your D6. Is only against those items. Or only to re-roll those items, I should say. Yeah, and how ironic that the first time Chatia used Kamikaze, or the Dead Sea Scrolls, that it gave her Kamikaze as her use. I mean, how sad is that? That's why I hate the Dead Sea Scrolls. It can give you, what, 3 items that can injure you? So for hitting the spacebar, you have a, what, 3 in maybe 100 chance of actually damaging yourself? Yeah, not so much fun. Yeah, the counters are for Mom's Heart kills. What we do is we race down to Mom's Heart, so through the womb too. Wow, that is a messed up map for Christina. I thought she was going the right way, but nope, she's got a lot more rooms to clear now. Ouch. Anyways, we race through the womb too. The first person to take that out gets a point, and we do a best of 3. Whoever takes it out, at that point, we reset both racers, just to make it easy on the second round. Because otherwise the other person could finish up like a minute behind, and then it'd be tied at 1. It'd be kind of weird. So basically, we reset after each person takes out the Mom's Heart. Oh, no problem at all. And welcome in, by the way. So again, we are on week 5 right now out of an 11-week regular season here. Again, here is all the information for you for the league. It'll get you into the standings and stats page and also give you the easy way to follow everybody. Spazbot will pop up with that in a second. And welcome back, Freaker. There we go. So the Google Docs link will give you all the standings right now. Again, we've got a few races still to make up, but we are almost caught up completely. Quick explanation, Cyanide Epic had to withdraw from the league. He's got some issues going on right now with his time, and He just does not have time to be scheduling races and things of that nature. He's trying to make a living out of streaming, and he's just got a lot going on. So basically, he backed out just to not hold everybody back like he felt that he was. Obviously, it's his choice on that one. So I let him make that choice, obviously. But basically, we voted so that all of his races get forfeited, and the racers that were up against him get 2 wins for that week. Ooh, and very nice. Relic for Chatia. So again, we do a best of 3. By 2 wins, I meant like they win 2-0, and therefore get the the win of the week against him, but they get a 2-0 victory as far as match points go. So Chatia with the Relic, that'll spawn every 4 rooms, that'll spawn a Soul Heart for her. That is once again a huge find early on. That is a huge item to find. Actually, yeah, she is an Eastie. If you go to that page, she's on there. It's Chatia that didn't ever actually... Yeah, she can hear me, by the way. You never accepted the team invite, Chatia. Just pointing that out. You're the one missing out on follows, though. Just saying. But yeah, Christina is on there. Whether it says on her page that she's on the pack or not, if you notice on mine, I think I don't even have Binding of Isaac Racing League listed. I think I actually have the pack as my active team. But I'm on 6 teams, so people can be on plenty of teams. I actually run 2 teams here on Twitch. So I completely missed what Chatia picked up there, and that sucks. Ooh, wow, she actually is going to buy it. Wow. Okay. So Chatia bought the bum friend. That's kind of surprising. I stay away from that guy, but at the same point, if she comes across a lot of money, she can get some easy items out of that. And in a race, that could be handy. So who knows? All right, Necronomicon usage. It was pretty well completely useless this time. So those Dead Sea Scrolls, again, not paying off for anyone, but mostly for Chatia. Oh, I am on the Racing League? Okay, I forgot which I set as my active team. So on the right, you see ArrTeaSea Christina is fighting Gish. There's Mom's Contacts coming into play. When they gray out like that, the enemy is frozen in place. So keep that in mind. That is a Mom's Contact coming into effect, and that is a hugely useful item. You unlock that by getting 3 Mom items in the same run. So like her lipstick, her heels, her underwear, things of that nature. Those all count. So if you get 3 Mom items in one run, that will unlock, and believe me, that is a huge, huge help of an item. It is so handy. And that will tear apart the last couple bosses. Just saw the question. Why is Ipecac banned? Basically, that gives you infinite fireable bombs. Same reason that Dr. Fetus and Epic Fetus got banned. What you can do with that, if you don't know, is you can actually bomb through every single door that you ever wanted to. Now, if the racers want to do that with their actual bombs that they picked up, that is completely fine. And by the way, ouch, devil deal for Christina, and it's Krampus. So not the worst thing ever. She will pick up some damage up off of the fight, but again, with Mom's Contact, you just saw what happens. If he is firing his Brimstone and you freeze him then, the Brimstone freezes on screen also. So be really careful about the timing. Ooh, very nice Tears Up pill for Chatia, so she finally finds one useful pill tonight. But yeah, we made it so that you can't bomb through doors and basically just make it, the easiest trip ever to get to your boss fights. Because with Ipecac or Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, you'd never have to clear a room. Ever. Except for the boss fights and getting to your item rooms. So same thing with that. It made more sense, quite honestly, to kind of outlaw it. Again, though, if they pick up actual bombs, that is legal. They can do whatever they want with those. Those are just normal expendable items. Oh, she did get a range up hill earlier on this run. You're right, I'm sorry. I thought that was the last run for God knows whatever reason. But you're right, that was this run. I thought she got a Tears Down this one. That was the last run. Yes, Pyro is allowed. Yes, it is. Actually, I'm going to beg to differ with you on that one, Rye. I'm going to totally beg to differ with you on that. There may be 2 ways to do it, but the way that I always do it is just getting 3 Mama items on a run. Lump of Coal, let me explain that one. It is kind of different. What that does is as your shots get further away from you, and it's going to be very hard to see in these rooms, but as your shots get further away, they grow in size, and therefore also grow in damage. So it's technically a damage up if you can stay further away from enemies. So it's kind of an oddball, and it seems like it may not work all the time, but it actually does. Ooh, Pinking Shears for Chatia. Very nice replacement. All right. So, you're about to see some bosses get absolutely torn a new one by Chatias. It might just be that you got 3 mom items, basically all right in a row. That could have just been sheer dumb luck. And here we go. Christina's going to abuse the heart machine here for either money or hope for a speed up and health up out of the blood bag. Oh, and finds it. She could not be happier right now, I don't think. Makes 7 cents and gets the blood bag out of it. So health up and speed up for ArrTeaSea. Once again, she needed some items here. Speaking of items. Ooh, more health up. But she's going to think about that because that will drop that speed right back down. And also, for that matter, make her a much larger target. So she may not take that. She's going to think, ooh, yeah, that'll drop her back down to completely base stats if she takes it. Man, that's a tough call. Ooh, wrong button. Hit spacebar, Christina. There you go. If you get in there and it's like you want to back out of that pause menu quickly, it's spacebar. Escape will take you to that. Do you want me to die? Yeah, it could just be that it's Mom's Eye and then, which makes perfect sense, might I add. Mom's Eye and then, like, one of her other items makes perfect sense, too. So, it could be any way, honestly. I'm going to have to test it sometime. That could be any combination of those. I'm literally going to have to test that. Yeah, or press P, correct. Cajun knows that one, too. I'm sorry, I forgot about the P trick. So there's Pinking Shears coming into use for Chatia on the left. What that does is it lets you fly for the room and cuts off the lower half of your body, which you can see actually sitting basically inside Peep. So if that thing is smart and doesn't go after his eyeballs, notice the damage it does. Exactly. That thing is overpowered. So there we go. More health up for Chatia, and she'll be moving on to the Depths 1. Again, it's kind of hard to tell where ArrTeaSea is at. It only says Necropolis. She is actually on Depths 2 right now. When it says Necropolis and does not give you a number, that is actually either an XL floor or it is the 2nd floor. Thank you, Zero. Or, Zero's it. Jeez, why can I not say your name? How do you want me to abbreviate that? I'm having a hard time saying that full name. Anyways, but thank you very much for the compliment. I always appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Ashram. Thank you. Yeah, like, I second this. Oh god, esports. I'd have to learn so many games that I have no idea about. That's why I'm good with Binding of Isaac. I have a general idea of what I know with this game. But yeah, it's, yeah. With other games like League of Legends or something, no. We'd have to turn this into an esport. Which I'm cool with. We could totally do that, right, guys? I mean, we totally could. I could see it happening. This could be a badass esport. There's some things that need to get hammered out, obviously, but this is the first of what hopefully will be many leagues. So, I mean, things will get hammered out. It's kind of the experimental one right now, for lack of a better term. Yeah, Pyro gives you 99 bombs, correct. So it's not infinite. You will actually start counting down, but yes, it gives you 99 on the dot. Alright, so the comeback is being slowed just slightly on Chatia's side. She's got an Envy fight, which, ugh, I hate this fight. With all the splitting of these heads, it's so annoying. So what you want to do is only split one at a time and take out each part of that until it all disappears. That way you have less stuff floating around the room in this odd pattern. Ooh, shoop the whoop. She isn't even going to think about that. She's taking her Pinking Shears. Ooh, got caught by those spikes. Ouch. Nope. Let me give you the breakdown of the league, who all's in it. If that links. Spazbot should get you in the link. That's going to be real hard to get used to calling that Spazbot now, but I love it. Nonetheless, Spazbot got the link. Yeah, Spazbot got the link for you. Let me try that again without, you know, terrible English. Spazbot's got the Google Docs link for you that will show you everybody in the league, including the schedule. What's up, Ashy? How you doing? Hopefully you can hear me. Oh, man would be awesome in this. I didn't ask him on this one because I knew it was going to take place like during the holidays. I knew he was going to be really busy with his wedding and everything. But at some point, I'll see if he actually wants to go back to it. I know he was pretty much done with the game, though. He's 100% at it. And from what I know, he's probably done with it until the remake comes out. But same thing, like Lethal Frag's not in it. He doesn't want to race anymore. He just wants to play for fun. I think Man's kind of burnt out on it, too. So I don't blame either of them in the slightest bit. They played quite a few hours of it. Right on, Cajun. Enjoy yourself. Do a web program about what's wrong with kids today. I like this. I like this a lot. I like the way you think. That could be a fun web seminar of sorts. Like, all right, parents, here's how you do this. I'm sorry, but at some point you have to discipline your child. I know it's your child and you love them, but discipline your children. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do it for you, and you don't want that. Because I'm going to teach them lessons you don't want them learning. Have you tried refreshing, Ashy? Because if not, I know Forster was having that issue earlier, but I don't think he could even hear me. Ooh, very nice, Ruff. Congrats. Oh, what's up, Bart? Or Barta, sorry. Ugh, screwed your name up terribly. Because I don't know, Colafudge. I did this all by invite only. So these are all basically friends that I knew that played the game that I knew were able to stream all the time. I don't even know who Cola is. Alright, Red Mom for ArrTeaSea. So first one into her Depths 2 boss fight is Christina on the right. She gets the... Oof. Ouch. I just saw Chatia go down there. Ouch. That bomb shot was cheap. I thought you were far enough away, but hey, toothpicks for Chatia right off the bat, so tears up. You can see her tears are now red. Again, speaking of red, Red Mom is probably the easiest in my opinion. Most that you're going to get is that foot and a couple of eyeball shots. No monster spawns, it's just you have to basically move back and forth in this pattern like you see Christina doing right now. Oh, awesome. Awesome sauce. Well, I'll get on Cola for the next one then. Absolutely. Because I'm making a list for people for the second one. I've got a pretty good list going, but it ain't full yet, so I will keep Cola on that list without question. No question at all. I've got no problem getting anybody in these leagues, believe me. First one I did, though, just because, hey, I'm kind of, you know, like I said, this is kind of experimental. We set it up kind of on the fly. We took some votes within the league just to kind of see how we wanted to do it. And we're kind of doing it on the fly, kind of skin of our teeth. So whatever happens, happens, and we're going to kind of work out all the kinks for the second one, and hopefully the second one will run somehow smoother. I don't exactly know how, but we'll figure stuff out and we'll get it all squared away, and second one ought to be better, and we'll open that up to a lot more people. This one I did by invite only just because I wanted to make sure I knew that, you know, I knew the people and that, you know, basically it was going to be easy to get in touch with them, that I knew when they streamed, you know, all that stuff, just to make it a little easier. But second one, like I said, we'll organize slightly better, and we'll definitely get some more people in there, no question. Yeah, case in point of what Otaku said, I'd love to get more people in the league. Exactly, like make it like NFL style all the way across Twitch. That'd be pretty boss. So yeah, I'd love to add more people into it. It would get fucking insane, but you know what? I would have no problem with it. Actually, it's not just shot speed up. Notice that Chatia's tears went to red. There's a reason for that. When they get darker, they go up in damage. So, on to the womb one. Ugh, Christina gets the utero. Ugh. Not what you want to see. The tougher version of the womb, especially with her build. I mean, she's doing okay at this point, but yeah, with basically base stats and one speed up, you don't want to see the utero. Nonetheless, she does have that Book of Shadows, so thankfully that 12 seconds of invincibility, boy, I can't say words tonight, will help her out big time, especially in this room. Yeah, college football with playoffs? Hell yeah. Except we'd have to figure out a ranking system and screw the BCS. I'm sorry, but screw the BCS system. Like, oh, Waken Smoke's ranked #1, Cobalt Streak's undefeated too, but he's only #2. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hate that system. I hate the way that they had that BCS set up. And Christina did a phenomenal job using up her, the one charge on her book there, because she knows that she's going to get that refilled by the time she gets to her boss fight. So she made a really good choice there, using up that invincibility charge in the room with the masks, because I get caught on those constantly, and it sucks. And Chatia's about done with her room here. Let's see what she gets for her second item. And she is going to use the bomb to get to that item box. We'll see what she gets there. Yeah, well, half a heart and a bomb. Can't argue it. She got back into it with the bomb. Speaking of bombs, she gets 5 free ones and poison effects on them. Boy, I can't talk. Again, it's going to be a long night. Wow, Gertie Jr. again. Didn't Christina already fight? No, that was Chatia that did. Never mind. I'm sorry. I was going to say, like, didn't Christina already fight Gertie Jr. once? Because I have fought it twice in the same run, but still, that's pretty rare. But no, that wasn't her. Even at that point, it's also a mini-boss, so that can happen. Speaking of rooms I don't like, Christina's in yet another one. My god, this is an ugly one. So this time she won't be able to build up the charge again on her book unless she goes after that library to the right. Which looks like she is... Ooh, I don't know if she's trying to bomb through or actually trying to... Nope, she was trying to kill enemies. Had to make sure, but couldn't quite tell if she was just going to bomb out of the room or actually kill everything. Oh, Boise State got hosed a few times by that. Hell, Ohio State got screwed one year. Auburn got totally hosed one year. It's just, that was a stupid system. Oh, but computers decide everything. Yeah, that's good. I mean, honestly, does anyone think the national championship game is actually going to be close? Who isn't a Notre Dame fan? Might I put that out there? Anyone who isn't a Notre Dame fan actually think that the national championship game is going to be within 20 points? Because I don't. I honestly don't. I think it's going to be a bit of a blowout. I do not think that's a number 1 versus number 2. I think it's number 1 versus about number 10. And Notre Dame's decent, but they're going to get crushed, in my opinion. BCS's college football standings. Bowl Championship Series is the actual name for it. So, yeah, it's, we're talking about college football in America, which is just an absolute mockery. Oh, yeah, I was going to say Chatia got herself worked into a bad corner there. So let's see who Christina gets. Ooh, Blastocyst. Very nice Utero 1 boss, especially for being on the Utero. That's a really nice boss for them to give her. So she lucked out big time on this one. Blastocyst is a very easy boss, especially by comparison to what you should be getting on a Utero floor. So Christina got very lucky here. The big crump system. I like that. No, I agree. Bama's not like the most amazing team ever. I just don't think Notre Dame's that good. I mean, who do they really play? Honestly. So half a heart for Chatia. Oh, lordy, this is getting kind of close. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was going to say she worked herself into a bad spot there. When she walked forward there, that was basically, that was going to wind up being a death. That one I knew. Those flies get really trolly with the way that they move with you. So if you move towards the boss when you're in that corner that Chatia just got herself to, that's going to happen. That's why the O's were coming out there. So yet another devil deal for Christina. Oh, definitely not what she was looking for either. She was hoping for some damage up, I'm sure. Spirit of the Night would be cool, but not with only 1 floor to go, not with the build that she has, and yeah, it's just not worth it for her. So she'll be moving on without taking any of those, and she'll move on to the Womb 2. Again, this is where we race to, and again, Ouija Tears for Chatia on the left. Boy, she got those yesterday quite a bit too. Nonetheless, so we are on the last floor for ArrTeaSea here. So if she can take out the boss at the end of this floor first, she'll take a 1-0 lead in a best of 3. And then we'll reset, and we'll wind up racing again, starting all the way over from Basement 1. And again, at that point, whoever loses this round would be looking to even it up at 1 apiece and force a Game 3. Whoever wins this round would be looking to take the second one and actually win the night 2-0. So again, don't ever count anybody out. We've seen some crazy comebacks in this league. Even though Chatia just died again and is back on Basement 1, even though Christina's on the last floor, this means nothing. 1 room can make and break this game. And I do mean break this game. Taku and a bunch of other people like RLB tonight can vouch for this. 1 room can literally reset your run. And without even killing you, it can do it. So any weirdness can happen at any time. Are you allowed to find the boss room and finish opening the map, or do they have to go and fight the boss? No, you can do whatever you want as far as the race goes. If you want to clear your entire floor, that's your prerogative. If you find the boss and want to go back and find your item rooms, same thing. Your prerogative. If you want to skip item rooms, completely up to you. Basically, the only rules are that, you know, we had it so you can't get an automatic infinite amount of bombs. Wow, I've never seen that happen. So one of the little digglers was going back underground when it got frozen and proceeded to glitch itself out into popping up and down the entire time. Wow, that's kind of bizarre. Christina just said no babies are safe tonight. If she dies, she's flipping one. Hide your babies. No, she won't die, I don't think. Honestly, she's well enough along at this point with enough health. I think she's going to be okay, and that will help. That soul heart will help. And she's only got, what, 1, 2, maybe 3 more rooms to clear, I think, before she gets to her boss. So if she really desperately needed it here, she could have used her Book of Shadows for another 12 seconds of invincibility. But she won't need it. She'll probably just keep that charge at this point for the boss. Yeah, hide your kids, hide your kids. And more bombs and coins. Mind you, she doesn't need the coins, but there we go. It looked like she had a flash derp out there for a second where it did what it was doing to me. It wouldn't let her walk sideways like she wanted. So these devil eyes, not so fun. I hate the way you have to dodge these. There we go. Ooh, she got cheap shotted there. That shouldn't have hit her. There we go. If you could freeze it, try not to do it with the arrow flying out. That was some absolute cheeseball. And there's her boss fight, so if she can make it through this room, which is bullet hell at the moment. Wow, did that suck. So that explosion killed the other bugs in the room, which shot out 4 shots per. Wow, that was a pretty trolly way to go through that. So, looking at her boss fight, I see one other thing on her map she might be considering. Wow, there's Loki's horns again for Chatia. Wow, she keeps getting those. So, here we go. Christina's looking to take out Mom's heart. Oop, she just misplaced a bomb. Oh, actually, she doesn't use bombs. Interesting. She's going to save all those for the other spawns. Usually for me, I'll drop a bomb on both of these eyeballs just to get rid of them. Just to get rid of them. Wait, we were getting spammed like effing crazy here. What the hell's with the bot not taking care of that? Anyways, remind me when Otaku gets back from his shower to have that turned back on. Because apparently that turned off when he switched to Spazbot. There we go. Wow, that was delayed. Alright, so, ironically fighting the same quote-unquote boss at the moment, even though technically one is a mini-boss. Side by side, we got Monstros going. That's too funny. And will they die at the same time? Nope, Chatia beat hers first. So she gets some health up at Devil Deal. Ooh, with the mark and the nail. Oof. Yep, she's going to take the mark right away. Again, will it be too little too late? Possibly so, because Christina has not been hit yet and is about 25% of the way through this boss. So again, if she gets through the this boss fight, Mom's Heart, she'll take a 1-0 lead here in the races. Again, we do a best of 3, so it's not over for Chatia, even if she loses this one. Keep that in mind. And there's that bomb drop. Whoa! Little Gish shot that bomb out of the way. Actually, I think that was Isaac's head shot shot Christina's bomb out of the way on her. That wasn't cool timing, so now she's got 4 knights running around the room. That's bad timing on that one. So that was just sheer dumb luck. Your followers can move and shoot your bombs, folks. So be very careful about that. Because as you just saw, that basically untimed the bomb explosion so that all 4 of these knights lived. So that was bad luck for Christina right there. Spaz is actually nowhere near me. I don't know where he is. Huh. That's kind of a scary thought. When you don't know where your cat is, scary times. Alright, so there's a Duke of Fly spawn. We're almost at the 50% mark for Christina on the right. Again, she's got basically base stats. The only thing she got was 1 speed up off of a blood bag. Everything else is a base stat, damage, range, everything else. So, not been the luckiest of runs. She got 3 straight item rooms that she had to pass on. It was the poop, oh shoot, I can't think of the name of it now. The Dead Sea Scrolls, Lemon Mishap, and I forgot the other useless item that she got shown. But yeah, she got 4 straight useless item rooms. So Christina got very unlucky with her build today. But at the same point, is doing freaking phenomenally for having no items whatsoever, and is ripping through Mom's heart here with almost no issue. She does have slowing tears, exactly. That was her 4th item room. Like, she finally got an item with Mom's contact. So she finally got an item out of that. Speaking of items, Chatia with the book of, or Anarchist Cookbook, rather. So that's, I believe it's 6 bombs will spawn in a room. And if Christina can do just a slight bit of damage, there we go. Mom's heart will stay out the rest of this fight now. So again, she still has her Book of Shadows usage. If she needs it, there we go. She'll be invincible. She'll start dropping some bombs in the center here. And this is going to wind up doing it, because with that 12 seconds of invincibility, I don't think that Mom's heart's got anywhere near enough time to do 3 hits of damage to Christina. By the way, is all of a sudden lagging on me. Go figure. It's always right as we finish races that I get lag balls. Every time. There we go. Nonetheless, we get to see the last hits. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Christina with the first win right there. My goodness. That was Kamikaze. That was the other item. Thank you. My goodness. Why couldn't I think of that? Anyways, awesome job on that one, ArrTeaSea. So, again, ArrTeaSea on the right, where you're going to see my casting program show up real quick so I can change the score. Takes the first of 3 races here. Or, takes the first of a best of 3, I should say. I'm sorry. Let me requote myself. So she is up 1-0. We'll both reset these races. Again, great job, Christina. That was a really, really crappy item set. So great run there. Real quick, guys, I'm going to run an ad in between while we reset the 2 racers. They'll, again, both reset their runs. You can see Chatia already did. Go back to the basement, and we'll start from scratch again. With round 2 coming up. Again, it's a best of 3, so Christina will be looking to take it 2-0. And Chatia will be looking to even this up in 1 apiece and force a game 3. So again, I'll be right back in about a minute, guys. Let me run a really quick ad, and we'll get this thing rolling again. Alrighty, looks like we should be cleared out. So yeah, I ran 60 seconds worth of ads there, guys. I'm a fucking idiot. Kinda didn't notice what I did. So excuse me on that one, I apologize. I set it to 30 seconds now, so apologies on that. I didn't even notice I had it still set at 60. Anyways, so we are back. We are just about to get started here with round 2. Again, we got a best of 3. So Christina won the first matchup, so she is up 1-0, as you can see right below the videos. Excuse me. Ladies, if you can both hear me, if you want to walk around your room real quick. I know Chatia's there because I just saw her advance. But just making sure that Christina's not AFK. We'll make sure real quick, and then we'll get this round rolling. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Awesome. Okay, so Christina is there. And Chatia definitely is there. Alright, so let's get round 2 rolling. Again, we're going through the womb 2, as you just saw. Whoever takes out Mom's heart first gets the point, and we're going to the best of 3. So Christina looking to finish it off, Chatia looking to even it up. So ladies, if you two are ready, let's do this thing in 3, 2, 1, and good luck, ladies. So again, let me try that again. You can see the names on their screens. Chatia12 on the left. We got Christina, ArrTeaSea on the right. Again, let me get you the standings and schedule real quick here. You're going to see them start at slightly different times. Chatia just took off. Christina shouldn't be too far behind. There we go. Again, I'm recapturing 2 streams, so bear with the slight bit of delay. Wow. Money equals power is the first item. I think that might be the first or second time we have seen that in the league. That has been a rare item around here. So money equals power, so an immediate 2 damage up for Christina, which obviously makes it way better than her last run already. And Chatia gets X-ray vision, so she'll be able to go into and out of all of her secret rooms and super secret rooms for free of charge. So nice finds on both sides, but again, as Christina picks up money, every 10 cents that she finds will give her 1 extra damage, up to a maximum of 5. Ooh, golden key. That's a cheeseball place to put that. Oop, there we go, more money for Christina, so she's working towards her first damage up already. Very nice. Oh, which item, Confuzzer? Oh, if Christina winds up with $1, again, the most that she can cap out at is if she winds up with 50 cents, that will cap her out on the plus damage on that item. But again, money equals power kind of almost writes itself, basically. It gives you damage up for how much, every 10 cents that you have. And then gives you the base 2 damage up when you pick it up. Yeah, but you gotta admit, Christina's look a little more dapper. Chatia's make her look like her character's like tripping balls or crazy as hell, one of the two. Oh, the cat woke up. Somebody's trying to claw fuck the, yeah, can you not claw fuck the sheets, buddy? Thanks. That'd be great. He's just looking to be like, wait, what, you want me to stop? I have to stop doing this? Alright, so Balls of Steel and a, ooh, bad trip for Chatia. So, at least the Balls of Steel worked out well. I didn't see what the other pills were, sadly. Only caught the last 2. So, we got Squeezy for Christina, so she gets Tears Up and a couple Soul Hearts out of that, and she'll move on. Again, here you go. You can see Chatia gets free entrance in and out of every Super Secret Room and Secret Room. Range down, thank you, that's what it was. Thank you, guys. Again, it's hard for me to pay attention to 2 channels and chat at the same time, so bear with me a little bit when I miss a few things. But thank you guys for catching that stuff. Ooh, very nice. Item room and boss fight right next to each other for ArrTeaSea. If she can get a key. Oh, that's evil, game. That is evil. That's even more evil. Oh, she also got a pretty fly out of that. I didn't even notice it. You are correct. So Chatia does have an orbital. Dragonfly is probably either recovering from hangover or / still sleeping. In the future. Oh, excuse me. So again, ArrTeaSea at the moment is looking for a key pretty desperately here. Otherwise, she's going to have to pass up an item room very early on, which I'm sure she has no desire to do. So far, no luck, though she is finding money. Again, this makes it worthwhile for ArrTeaSea to... Ooh. Chatia's going to wish she put that bomb over on the other side. Oh, never mind. She actually got that to work. I didn't think the TNT would hit that item rock, but it did. Never mind. I spoke too soon. So Chatia got into all that money and the item rock for a free key. Not free. It cost her a bomb. So still on the magical hunt for a key, let alone a bomb, is Christina on the right side. Pinky Eye for Chatia, and also Little Gish. Very nice finds. So Pinky Eye will randomly shoot poison shots. As you can see, her tears will turn green sometimes. Little Gish will put a slowing effect on enemies and do damage to them. So great find. There's a key for Christina in the last possible room. Very nice find. Perfect timing on that. So she's got 1 bomb as well. We'll see if she even goes for a secret room anywhere, though I doubt it. Though she is looking for money, so that would actually be worthwhile. Oh man, bomb bag. I thought that was a coin of, or a sack of pennies for a second. This was about to get very overpowered for her. But bomb bag's good too, so she'll wind up with extra bombs. As she clears rooms, that will drop extras for her, basically. And do we really have... Yep. Okay, so we have a variant of the same boss fight on the left. We got the champion version that Chatia is fighting. Basically, when that did the charge, it was moving at angles on her, and you can see as it split into the head here, it's shooting way more shots out. That's another cube of meat, so another orbital for Chatia. Ooh, wow. Lord of the Pit, or I think that's Horror Babylon, I forget which, and she's going to pass on both, so Devil Deal's a moot point. So you'll notice Christina's fighting the normal version of that mob, which only shoots out triple shots here and does not move on that angle. Oh, and we're getting a little bit of lag on her end again. Let's see what she gets first. I'll refresh at the end of the floor. Ooh, Scapular in her God Room, and she's going to get an Eternal Heart, aka the Bacon Heart. Oh, Chatia just got shot back out the door by a bomb exploding. Ouch. So, Christina got that Eternal Heart. You'll see this will pop up a red heart container for her. Right about there, so she gets some health up off of that. I'm going to refresh her stream real quick, guys, so you're going to see her screen go black here. There we go. I had to catch up on her stream. She got 2 little lag balls from my end, so I had to actually catch up. She got 2 little lag balls. That sounded terrible. You know what I meant. That's going to get misquoted till the end of days, I guarantee, especially if Diana heard that. That's getting misquoted for years. So 1 penny away for Christina from getting more damage up off of her money equals power. We'll see if she can't get lucky enough to find 1 penny somewhere. It's best of 3, so it's the first of 2 wins. All right, everybody, here you go. You can go over to Christina's channel very easily by hitting this game fetch link. That'll actually take you into both of their channels. So it'll get you into both of their chats and both of their videos at the same time. So yeah, feel free. You can feel free to let her know I said that. But yeah, please, 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 please give both of these racers support by heading over to that game fetch link. That also supports Cyanide Epic in the same process. So you're helping out 3 people and myself. So definitely, definitely do that for me if you guys would. I would very much appreciate you guys helping these 2 casters out. That is the whole point of this in the first place, is getting people to know that there are many other casters out there that love playing Binding of Isaac and are damn good at it. So definitely give these guys a follow, or give these gals a follow. I can't call them guys, it's both gals. Sorry. Gotta watch what I say. Semantics, folks, semantics. Yeah, nope, Eddie's asleep. He doesn't, nope, he's asleep. He's totally asleep. Eddie doesn't wake up. Also, my cat is biting my headphone cables again. Sorry, there we go. So again, with no key, Christina has to go looking for one to get into her item room that she already knows the location of. Oh, nothing, Diana. You'll probably see the quote in Christina's channel at some point. Ooh, another bad trip pill for Chatia. So for those who don't know, bad trip pills, when you get down to 1 full red heart and only 1 red heart left, actually turn into full heals. So you cannot take what would basically be a pill that would kill you. So it inverts into something else. Ooh, she's going to pass on 10 bombs. Mind you, that's a challenge room. Those are not the most fun things to go through, but Chatia's going to pass on those 10 bombs. Looks like ArrTeaSea found a 2 of Hearts card, so that will actually get her double the amount of red hearts that she has left in her inventory. Ooh, look at that. She found money. There's damage up for Christina. Very nice. So 1 damage up already. Yeah, there's a lot of bot lag. Spazzy Spark. Can you not bite my headphone cables? Seriously, go. I moved them so that you wouldn't do it. Go. Don't run in circles. Go. You're running in circles in place. Go. God, cat. Oh, if you haven't bought this game yet, Ginger Miner, yes, absolutely. Especially being that it's on sale and you can get it for, I think, like a whopping $3 for the entire game. Absolutely. I put over 800 hours into this game, so basically $1 for every 100 hours worth of entertainment. Yes, it is. Without question, this game is phenomenal. Anybody that doesn't own it, yes, buy it. Ooh, Unicorn Horn. Very nice replacement for Monstrous Tooth for Chatia. So that will give you, basically, you'll probably see it relatively soon, but, ooh, it'll make you invincible. It'll give you a Unicorn Horn on your head, so you can charge into enemies to do damage. And I think it lasts for 5 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wow, I can't believe she got hit on that. So you notice now Chatia's bad trip pill turned into a full health. Ooh, Daddy Long Legs for Christina. That's a rare item. So you're about to see, you notice that shadow following Christina. There is a reason for that. You'll notice when she finds her first enemies. Yes, it is on Steam. Yes, it is. The probably cheaper way to buy it, though, oh, shoot, it may be over already. Is the Humble Bundle still active, guys? Because if it is, that's the cheapest way to buy the game. But I don't know if that's still on or not. So there's Daddy Longlegs. You notice the spider legs coming out of the ceiling. They'll find enemies, kind of homing shot them like this, and then kill them for you. A great item right there. And no, it cannot hit you. The only issue is if it kills off one of these enemies, or like a floating bomb, for example, and you're close to it, it will actually hit you. But yes, it is on Steam. And yeah, 23 more hours on the bundle. So somebody link up Humble Bundle. Never mind, Ben already did. Buy it off of Humble Bundle and then use the code that they give you to activate it on Steam. You're going to get the entire thing for, I think, $1.74 or something. Or I think you can pay your own price on it. So, like, for $1, you get that and a bunch of other games. So check out the Humble Bundle if you have not picked this game up yet. It is on sale through that as well as on Steam. But yes, very much worth it, guys. Especially for under, like, $2. Yeah, you're crazy not to. And I couldn't see what it was that Chatia grabbed. I didn't get to see what it said at the bottom. Dang it. What item was that, guys? I missed it. I'm sorry. Alright, so Christina working on 13 cents right now. Again, no keys still. Thankfully, she's already been in her item room here. Although she does have an XL floor, so she is going to need one more key to get into her other item room. That was Bob's curse. Thank you. Duh. You think I noticed that by the fact that her character's face turned green, and she picked up more bombs. So you get 5 free bombs out of that, and you get a poison effect on your bombs and enemies' bombs. So watch this. There you go. See that green explosion? Case in point. And wow, now both racers have no keys. Ooh, Chatia's down to 1 heart again. She's getting trolled hard by these green exploding shot guys. She's getting trolled by... Wow, lemon mishap again for Christina. Second straight... Oof. I was going to say second straight run, but on that note, on the left, Chatia, with the green guys trolling her yet again, takes a death. And picks up vampire heals instead to start off her new run. So as she kills, she'll, I think it's every 13 enemies. You wind up getting a half-heart heal. How'd I set him to have the die on there? What you have to do is you have to beat Mom's Heart with the blue baby to unlock the D6 on Isaac. Basically, I gave everybody a very equal save file. I went through and I died 100 times to unlock the pinking shears and got almost every other item unlocked. By the way, wow, did everybody see that butt licker just go over an empty space on Christina's? That was weird. Anywho, I gave them all the same save file, but the reason that that is unlocked is because I've beaten Mom's Heart with the blue baby. Ow. Man, those green guys are just trolling people tonight, I swear. Alright, so at the moment, we've got Christina on a Caves XL floor, technically with a 2-floor lead on Chatia, though she is about to catch up by a floor here. And Christina picking up some heals along the way, still holding on to her 2 of Hearts card. So again, if she gets down to 2 hearts, she can use that 2 of Hearts card to double it up and fill her back up to 4 hearts. So that counts as a half full heal, if you will. Let's see, Chatia's got Pin, it looks like, who just hit himself with a shot. That's handy. And Liberty Cap for Christina, very nice. Very nice find. So that'll be random mushroom effects in every room. So she could get the damage up mushroom, could be, I can't think of the name of it now, could be mini mush, could be the odd mushroom, could be all sorts of things. So health up for Chatia, 1 bomb, and she'll be moving on to her basement 2. Which again, she got Cellar, which is the expansion and tougher version. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm a ghost. Hardly. Hardly the case. I just didn't happen to see it. Eddie and I want to race after this. Absolutely. Go right ahead, guys. Absolutely you can. Abso-freaking-lutely. So it looks like we got one more race coming up after this. So let's see. Choice between... Christina. Sorry. This is what happens when you have 2 female racers whose names both start with C. You're going to screw it up at some point. Anyways, Christina took her Liberty Cap with her, not the Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades has a chance to spawn more cards. Ooh, very nice. Growth hormones for Chatia. So speed and damage up. So great find early on. Again, don't count Chatia out. She's only back by a little bit at this point. Right now, Christina is moving on to her Caves 2 boss. So she's just about to get to the point where she's moving on to the depths. So it is a rather large advantage at this point, but do not count Chatia out, folks. Believe me, this is not over by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, sorry about that. Totally missed it. That would explain why Diana was like, Wolf, embrace the power of caps. Yeah, I totally missed that one. Sorry. I done missed it. Yeah, race is best of 3. Best of 2 is impossible. That would just be whoever wins first wins. Best of 2 is just like any normal game. But it's best of 3, so whoever gets to 2 first wins. But what we do is we race to Mom's Heart. Oh, through it, technically. So whoever wins or takes out Mom's Heart first gets a point, and like I said, first to 2 points is your winner for the night. And we do keep track of both match wins and overall wins. Oh, wow, very nice. So the Miter for Christina in her God Room, that gives you a 50% chance of Red Hearts turning into Soul Hearts. So that is a phenomenally great item. Because you may not always be able to fill up with Red Hearts, but you can always take more Soul Hearts. So again, that'll just add to her health at this point. Yeah, I do believe chat just broke again. Because Diana and Eddie just lost their mod tags. Yeah, it's chat's being derpy. So again, for anybody that doesn't know, they're working on it right now, obviously, and they're also integrating the new layout. So bear with them a little bit, but Lude came in last night and was explaining that they are doing a lot of work on Twitch. So if you're getting any weird-ass errors, just let them know. They are trying to fix it. It's just, obviously, we got to deal with it in the meantime. Things happen. So, Magic 8 Ball for Chatia winds up with a tower card, so that'll be 6 bombs in a room, basically Anarchist Cookbook use. But she also gets Tears Up out of that, so her Tears will actually, sorry, what am I trying to say? Her rate of fire goes up. Let me rephrase. How do you find God Rooms and Demon Rooms? That is mostly based on just sheer dumb luck. There's a lot of factors involved with it, whether you do not get hit on the floor increases your chance, things of that nature. The big part to it, though, is if you find items that say Fate up or Curse up, such as like Bob's Curse for Chatia gave her more of a chance to find Devil Deals on that run. For Christina, now that she's got the Miter, that gave her Faith up. So she's got more chances to find God Rooms. But again, if you don't get hit on the floor, it increases your chances. I think something about like fighting a mini boss gives you more of a chance. There's all sorts of weird caveats to that, but it's mostly kind of sheer dumb luck. Even if you do everything that you can, there's a chance that it won't happen. Yeah, I already know, Ice. If you would have opened your ears, you would have heard me respond to that already, but thanks. Ew, Cursed Skull. Yeah, not what you want to find in your challenge room. Not what you want to find at all. Alright, so let's see. After this, I gotta switch out that. I gotta update the stats right afterwards, and then we gotta switch on over. So that'll be fun. So we're gonna have a few minutes in between, guys, but I'll be switching over the cast right after, theoretically, after either this race or if Chatia wins after race number 3. But again, we have Eddie Ruckus versus Wolf21 coming up right after this, so that makes up for the fact that the other race got canceled tonight, and now we still have 2. And they're right back to back instead of time off in between, so... By the way, the quicker you guys can finish, the better. I want to eat. Which, of course, sucks because I have to go out and grab frickin' fast food, so that'll be fun. Aw, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, at the moment, Christina is in the lead. Chatia ate a death a few floors back, so she is on Caves 1. Christina on the right is on Depths 1 right now, so she is technically 2 floors ahead. Again, we race to the Womb 2, which is, let's see, 4 floors, technically 3 floors past where Christina is right now. So she's still got a ways to go. Again, do not count anybody out. We've seen some crazy comebacks. All it's going to take is like 1 or 2 specific items, and Chatia could suddenly just be carried beyond belief. And yeah, the leg that comes down for ArrTeaSea is called Daddy Longlegs. That is a kind of rare item, quite honestly. Like, I barely ever see it. But yeah, it is phenomenally useful. Will not injure you, by the way. You can walk into that all you want. Yeah, both have been really unlucky. Like the runs for Christina, that first run, where she fought, what was it, 4 straight item rooms that she passed on the items? Yeah, it's there's been some odd ones tonight. Ooh, nice. Balls of Steel find for Chatia out of pills, so very nice find. Chat's being kind of derp-tastical as usual, Otaku, but other than that, not too much that I know of. So it looks like Chatia's found her boss fight, though has yet to find her item room here on this floor. So she'll probably go looking for that, and indeed she will. Ooh, Golden Poop, very nice. With tons of money, wow. So there's more damage up for Christina. Dang, that money equals power is really going to be... Yeah, wow, look at those tiers now. You could not have asked for more on Christina's run on this one. So she got even more damage up, and she's almost capped on the damage that her money equals power will give her. So again, for every 10 cents you get 1 damage up to a maximum of 5 off of that. So if she hits 50 cents, she'll be at her maximum amount. But still, ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Speaking of damage, did everybody see that? Chatia just got Polyphemus. So again, those items that can carry you all of a sudden, she just got one of them. So again, case in point, don't count anybody out. Never count people out. This is going to get a little more interesting pretty fast. So again, if Chatia can find like anything like, well, let's say like Sacred Heart in a God Room at this point. Oh wow, Able for Christina. Yeah, she's going to pass on that too. Yet another item room Christina has to pass on. But she gets her boss fight right away too. Again, with all the damage up she got, not the end of the world. So it could be worse that she doesn't have the item room here. But that's at least the second one that Christina's passed up on this run. And she passed up, I believe, 4 on the last run. Yeah, there was one scheduled for 9 p.m. This one I didn't know the exact time on until basically like way late last night, or actually early this morning. The one at 9 p.m. got canceled, but there is one more right after this actually that just got scheduled. So we'll have one more race coming up right after this between Eddie Ruckus and Wolf 21. And yeah, the D6 is technically speaking banned. There is a list of outlawed items here. So here's the items that cannot be picked up whatsoever. It's the Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, and the Shovel. That's the only time you can use your D6, is only on those items. So if you reroll it and it turns into another one of those, you can reroll it again, but only until it turns into an item that is not on the list, then you have to take it. I already beat you guys to it. You're just not noticing because it's Spazbot and not Atakabot now. Teehee. Yep, Eddie and Wolf are going to race right after this one. So we're going to have a quick changeover of casts, and they'll be taking over right after this one. There's the Soul Heart, and nice. That is the second piece of Meat Boy for Christina. So again, that makes up for it. She's now got one of the best orbitals in the game. There's Chatia's item room. Very nice quick find of that for her. So again, Polyphemus, the tier rate goes way down, so it gets a little more interesting. Oh, that reminds me, that's what I was going to do. Taco, how do you turn on that that spam link instantaneous ban thing on Atakabot or on Spazbot? Because it hasn't been hitting those today. Alright, so Christina's going to stop herself at that 10-cent mark, right at 40 cents. Again, she would have lost 1 damage if she spent 1 more penny. So if anyone's wondering why she didn't go through the any more of her money on that beggar, even though she wants items, she wants to keep her money. She has money equals power. So again, for every 10 cents she keeps, she gets 1 damage up. So at this point, she's keeping her money instead of actually getting an item. Because chances are she would lose damage to get whatever it is that she winds up with. If Chatia dies, you basically just, if anybody dies, you just have to go back to Basement 1 and keep on racing until either you or your opponent finish off Mom's Heart. So it's all just basically just, you know, keep going until you win. Or until someone wins, I should say. But the way the game is if you die at any point, it resets your entire run. So you have to go back to scratch, back to square one. And speaking of, let's see, she gets her boss fight here. Ooh, Little Chub, or Little Chad. I always want to call that one Little Chub instead for some reason. Little Chub is the white one that basically does the chopping. But Little Chad will be the reward from this boss fight, most likely for Chatia. Oh, excuse me, which will drop hearts every couple of rooms. Wow, the lard again for Christina. That's right, she passed on the lard on the last run too. So she passed on 5 items. She passed on 5 item rooms last time, guys. I didn't even think about that. My God, I forgot about that. So anyway, she's going to pass on it again. For those wondering, that is health up, but it also increases the size of your character and lowers your speed. And speaking of lowers your speed, wow. More damage for Christina if she takes that. That is a small rock, which is damage up and speed down. And yes, she will, because that is damage up. Wow. That is ridiculous. We don't have to deal with that because we have people with good enough computers that their game doesn't crash on them. That's why I just said little chat is the reward off of that. You guys have to listen to what I say before you try to correct me on things that I was correct on. Notice how I corrected myself and said that little chat is the reward for that fight? Ah, you just programmed that one link in. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So again, you see Christina's damage is ridiculous right now. Like, seriously. So she's got 4 damage up from her money. And then she's got, what is it, 2 damage up off of the small rock, guys? Is it 2? I think it's 2. Don't quote me on that. I know it's 1 speed down, but I don't know if it's 2 damage up or 1. Somebody will, I think it's 2. But somebody will correct me pretty quickly here, I'm sure. But she gets Blue Mom and is ripping through Blue Mom, like ridiculously ripping through this. This is my least favorite version of Mom, and she is making it look like a joke of a fight. It is 2... Okay. Oh, and I keep forgetting the tears up off of that. Thank you, Shanks. I always forget the tears up aspect of that. So you get fire rate goes up by 1. I keep forgetting about that, too. I always forget that portion of it. So it's damage up by 2, tear rate up by 1, and speed down by 1. So it is a damn good item, as long as you don't have base speed. And there you see, Christina is not one to take pills in these races, so she leaves those behind. Again, Chatia, excuse me, sorry about that, is on Depths 1, so she is not that far behind right now, although is sitting at that 1 heart. Make that 2.5. I meant 2.5 hearts. I meant 2.5. Totally did. Anyway, she's still looking for a key, because as you can see, she's got her item room, but no key to get in. So as always, there's that 1 racer per race that gets no keys. Every time. So now the real question becomes, will she find a key or her boss fight first? And at that point, will she just go for her boss fight and bypass the item room? So we'll have to see how the strategy comes into play here. Yeah, it's the commentator's curse. I'm talking about the no-hitter during the no-hitter. Guess what happens next? Somebody gets a hit. Alright, so Chatia very nicely dodging those, yeah, she still has no key to get into that, though I'm sure she wants that half a heart to heal. By the way, in these rooms, guys, I would definitely recommend taking out the champion mob first, which is the one that's shooting the 2 shots at her right now, because that will do 1 full heart of damage to you should they hit you. Same thing goes in the womb, although that's any enemy in the womb. So once you get past the depths 2, any enemy does 1 full heart of damage to you. So keep that in mind. Like, you have to kind of play it safer on the first few floors and take out the champion mobs first if you can. Yeah, Red Mom does a lot of basically just foot stomps, and every now and then one of the eyeballs will open up and do a triple shot at you. Regular Mom, we've all seen a bunch. Blue Mom basically is the same as regular Mom, but spawns more enemies, and they're all straight out of the expansion, so they're terrible enemies, like greed heads and all that good stuff, so... we're talking quite a ways in between that, Wolf, so just, we'll race right afterwards, I don't care. Ain't gonna be a problem to me. We're talking like that'll be a good bit of time before I'm ready to go at that point, so... We'll just race right after, ain't a biggie. That way it makes it easier on everybody. They don't have to wait around for an hour or something. I live in Illinois. If you guys have seen the movie Wayne's World, you know where I live. I'm not even joking. I live in Aurora. Dead serious. But yeah, you guys can go ahead and race right afterwards. It'll be perfectly fine. Ain't gonna be an issue, sir. Believe me, I'm not worried about it in the slightest bit, so... I have food here. I can make something. I ain't worried about that. It's not like, oh god, no, McDonald's closed. I'm fucked. Like, no, I'll be fine. I have food here, so... Ain't gonna be an issue. Either way, though, if I were to make it myself or go to McDonald's, we'd be about an hour in between races, so... That ain't worth it. We'll just race them. But thank you, though, very much for that offer. I appreciate it. Oh, that sucks, Number. I've done that so many times. You get all the way through to Isaac, and then it's like, there goes my run. I've done that so many times, it's disgusting. Yeah, in my town, for those that have seen Wayne's World, they showed you the nice part of Aurora. We've heard 13 gunshots on my cast. I'm not joking. 13. Like shotgun blasts. I live in downtown. So yeah, basically at sundown, like everything closes. McDonald's stays open till 10, and that's the latest of anything. Good question, Puking. I can't check at the moment, so I have no idea. No idea on this one. Just for that, though, because I just saw somebody else who wants to participate, here comes your public race info. Spazbot's got it all for you. For those that haven't seen it, yes, the bot is renamed Spazbot now. Anyways, that link right there will get you to the sign-up page. All you have to do is be able to cast on Twitch, have the expansion, and be able to get 2 Mom's Hearts. So you have to have beaten Mom once. Other than that, pretty much everything's fair game on it. So, yeah, like I said, the D6 is completely outlawed in those races. The rules and regulations are on there, but you have to be able to cast on Twitch so that I can recapture your stream and actually show what's going on with the race. So keep that in mind up front, and be sure to read the rules, because otherwise, like it says in the rules, when you sign up, if you haven't read them and you say yes, and I find out you haven't read them, you're out. Because that's how this works. You can do me enough respect to read my rules. Because, yeah, we've had a lot of people that have been like, oh crap, I have to cast. When there's a question on there that flat out says, do you understand that if you haven't read the rules, I kick you out, and people have still answered yes. So keep that in mind, guys. I'm being serious with that one. If you haven't read the rules, ask me a question after you've signed up that is listed in the rules. Yeah. Because that's why that questionnaire is on there, and I gave you the link at the top of the signups too. So pay attention to that one, guys. Just letting you know. But yeah, there's your signups for the league events, or for the monthly races, I should say. Hey, I have to take it seriously. I've got sponsors for it and everything, and I can't have people just dicking me around. So yeah, I have to take it seriously. Oh, Aurora, Illinois. Literally the same as Wayne's World. So yeah, Aurora, Illinois. We do these races for the league basically whenever the racers actually find time to schedule. I don't think I actually listed the league info. What the hell's wrong with me? Here comes the league info. At some point, Spazbot will link that. Ooh, wow, lucky toe on Womb 1. Dang, that's an odd find. There is Christina's boss fight. Had to happen sooner or later. Anyways, when Spazbot finally links that, man, there's some chat lag going on with that bot. There we go. Anyways, if you go to the Google Docs link that Spazbot just gave you, that'll get you into the information for this league. Gives you all the standings, the stats, and the schedule. There are 12 racers, technically 11 left at this point. So we kind of race whenever throughout the span of the weeks. We're about halfway through the regular season. We got, I think, 6 more weeks to go after this one. So plenty of time, and then we've also got 3 rounds of playoffs after that. So we race quite often here. For anyone that doesn't know, easy way to find out when is definitely follow my Twitter. I post everything a lot on there. If not, keep that Google Docs site linked, or bookmarked, I should say, and that'll get you all the information you can need. And yes, to be in those monthly races, you have to have beaten Mom once. You have to be able to get to the Womb 2, because that's where we finish. If you haven't beaten Mom, then technically you're going to have to beat Mom, start your run over again, and then go through beat Mom and Mom's Heart. So you'd basically be effing yourself over. Hard. Because you'd have to do 2 races in the span of time that it takes your opponents to do 1. Ooh, very nice. So yet another God Room for ArrTeaSea, and she winds up with full-on soccer boys. So let's see what she gets here. Whoa, the Relic. It's a little late for that, but she'll wind up with at least 1, maybe 2 Soul Hearts out of that. Speaking of 2 Soul Hearts, she'll grab those and move on. So again, onto the Womb 2 first is ArrTeaSea on the right. She's looking to close this out 2-0 if she can finish off this floor before Chatia can get there and do the same. Chatia obviously looking to even it up. We do a best of 3. Excuse me, again, in the regular season, we race through the Womb 2, so through Mom's Heart. And wow, more money for Christina, so there's that 50 cents. So she is maxed out on her damage from from her money equals power. Plus has 2 damage up from the small rock. So yeah, her tiers are slightly ridiculous right now. By the way, I completely spaced on calling out the game kit. I've been looking at that for like 5 minutes, and I keep, well, not 5 minutes, but I've been looking at it since she picked it up and keep forgetting to call that out. But Chatia has the game kit. That will turn you into Pac-Man, basically, and allow you to eat enemies and actually heal from them. Damn, look at that. Yeah, beyond capped out damage, and fire rate for that matter for ArrTeaSea. My goodness. To get into the league itself, obviously, like I said, we got another 6 weeks of this one. There's going to be more seasons coming up, but that will be obviously after this one. This one ends sometime in March. The name's in the corner text only. Yeah, it's it can be an image, absolutely. Yes, you can do like a an image, basically, as long as it doesn't take up, like, a whole shitload of the screen. Because obviously we want Isaac to be on there more so than anything. But yeah, if you can text your name in there, that'd be the easiest way. But what these two have is they have text added in, and I think Chatia is using XSplit from the looks of it, and I'm pretty sure ArrTeaSea is as well. So yeah, they're just adding a text file in, basically. Alright, so there we go. I was going to say, maybe if Chatia gets rid of that one guy walking around spitting out blood, she's got a much better chance here. But on regular mom, Chatia just about done with this fight. Oop, there it is. I was going to say, where the heck was the shadow? Figured it would show up, but apparently not. Oh, God, down to 1 heart. Oh, man, that hand reached out way too far on Chatia. I'm sorry, but that hand got extended range on that, if I'm not crazy. Anybody else agree with me on that one? Because I think she just got cheaped. I really think Chatia just got cheaped hardcore there. Yeah, we'll do, for next season, we'll wind up doing signups then, but we still got 3 months to go, so I'm not too worried about doing it yet. And that's a quarter of a year. I'm not signing people up now. But yeah, at whatever point that we get to the playoffs is probably when I'll have next season signups open. And I'm trying to make next season bigger, but again, we're working out kinks. This is the initial one. We're kind of still working out the kinks. You know, we're working. Oh wow, Kamikaze. HT is going to be resetting again. Anyways, but like I said, we're working out a few of the kinks. You know how it is. I mean, basically, just with the first one, you're going to find out what things you didn't think of. We had to create a rule on day 1, race number 1, for example. Just stuff like that. So we're hammering out the kinks right now. Second one should be a lot more organized and a lot bigger, actually. Like when Otaku said, like, 32-person, like, NFL style, like, I wouldn't mind it. It'd get crazy as hell, but I honestly wouldn't mind doing a 32-person league. That'd be kind of boss. That would be kind of boss. Christina's not playing at half speed because of lag. She has speed down. There's speed stat in this. You notice how everything else is moving at perfectly normal speed? By the way, it's also when you're streaming, that's going to happen, guys. You got to understand, like, this is a normal personal computer trying to do basically dual rendering of the same game, let alone broadcasting it live on the internet at the same time. So we're trying to be TV stations with a home personal computer. So again, you got to keep that in mind. Nothing is perfect, especially on computers, let alone when you're trying to connect through the internet. But yeah, she isn't slowed down at all. All that is speed down on her. So that's not actually her game lagging, thankfully. That is actually just the fact that she has got speed down. So she's moving way, way slow. Not way slow. I've seen people moving way slower than that. Like if you get the, shoot, what's it called? The Super Meat Boy fan, or SMB fan, and things like the Small Rock or a speed down pill on top of that, you can basically drag across the floor, and we're talking like dragging across the floor. No, the Chatia and Cobalt race is still waiting to be scheduled, so obviously Chatia is making up some of the races right now that she was gone for, so I'm sure that'll happen relatively soon. It's just a matter of whenever those two can actually meet up and find a time that matches with both of them. I know Chatia's got to go back to work tomorrow, so it's all just a matter of, again, we're all humans, so, you know what I mean? We all have personal lives outside of this, so whenever they get it scheduled, they get it scheduled. But yeah, it should be relatively soon. We've been working towards getting everything kind of caught up, and should be all good. Hey, what's up, Doc? How you doing tonight, man? Yeah, it's Loki again. Oop, there we go. So Christina's found her boss fight. Still has that 2 of Hearts card from, I think, the first floor when she picked that up. So she's got at least a 2.5 heart heal if she wants it there. And she'll be moving on to her mom's heart fight. So again, Christina looking to finish this off 2-0 on 2 very odd runs, completely opposite of each other. The first run, she got literally no items. She passed on 5 items in her item rooms because they were terrible. This run, on the other hand, she has an extreme amount of damage plus. So this is the complete opposite of last time. But she is looking to finish this off, has a pretty darn good chance to do so with a 3-piece Meat Boy and huge damage up, along with Daddy Longlegs. So again, this is a ridiculous build by comparison to last time for Christina. But again, do not count Chatia out. We've seen some craziness happen. Weird things happen in this game. Never count anything out of the realm of possibilities. How do you know when you've beaten Super Meat Boy? It's 106% is actually what it counts up to. So you have to find all the bandages, beat all the levels, you know, get basically all the hidden characters and everything. It'll be 106% though. Re-rolling something is using your D6, so that item that you see Christina and Chatia both have. What that does is it will actually change an item out for something else randomly. So we have outlawed it for the most part in this league unless you come across one of the banned items. But looks like Christina is about halfway through this fight. Might actually have to use her card, which is not that big of a deal, but she'll wind up at full health again if she does get hit. Or pretty close to it. She'll be half a heart away. But this will keep Mom's heart out for the rest, with Meat Boy standing in the center doing a bunch of damage, her tears doing the same, and a bomb just for good show. But this should be over relatively quick, because Christina, with this ridiculous build on the second run, unlike her first, finds it even easier and has done so. Ladies and gentlemen, a 2-0 win for Christina tonight. Congratulations on your first win of the year, Christina.